On the news tonight, Lagos State government sets up panel to investigate collapsed building. Plus, political leaders urged to implement Not Too Young to Run bill. Very good evening to you, and it's good to have you join us on the news tonight. I'm Khadija Takambi, and the sign language interpreter with me in the studio is Olaluwa Bayonle. The Lagos State government has set up a 5-man panel to investigate the immediate and remote causes of the 3-story building which collapsed at the Safaji area of Lagos Island, leaving several injured and some dead. Musa Sula has the details.
Inaugurating the panel, comprising specialized professionals from the private sector and the built environment, Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Prince Rotimi Ogunleye, disclosed that the terms of reference of the panel includes to profile remedial measures to stem further building collapse in the future, adding that the panel was also to determine the level of negligence on the part of the developer or owner and the role of the state government.
Every drawing that you bring, there must be the stamp of a qualified architect, Nigerian Institute of Architecture. So we will always have discussions with all the professional bodies, and that is why you find that the team that we have assembled to do this work, this panel, is made up of qualified professionals in the different professions.
The commissioner said the recommendation of the panel would be acted upon as government is determined to stem the tide of collapsed building in the states.
It will tell you what to build, where to build, the density and everything. Engage professionals. Obtain approval. When you obtain approval from us, you have taken a major step towards ensuring safety. Because by obtaining approval, you are automatically having the services of our LABCA, Lagos State Building Control Agency, our Lagos State Material Testing Laboratory, as part of the facilities available for you upon obtaining approval from us. And we have quickened the processes of obtaining approval so that it is not delayed unnecessarily. If any of our staff come to ask for you for money to be paid to him, please don't do it. Because you that is giving bribe and the person that is collecting it, both of you are culpable. Bribe giving and bribe taking are both criminal offense.
Chairman of the panel and a retired permanent secretary in Lagos State, Engineer Wasiu Olukunola, said the panel would ensure it does a thorough job as the members are capable and possess wealth of experience. In Lagos, Nosa Osula, NTA News.
Few days after the incident of the collapsed building at the Safaji area of Lagos Island, sympathizers are still trooping to the site. They stress the need for government to keep strict watch on private school facilities in the state. Adabio Bechina reports.
Many who came around the scene of the incident were still full of shock as they expressed worry over inadequate monitoring of school facilities in the center of excellence. According to respondents, losing tomorrow's leaders to such an incident is quite unfortunate. The special advisor to the governor of Lagos State on residents, Dr. Ebironke Shodendi, ensured that the state government will ensure that victims are rehabilitated and given temporary accommodation. Victims also spoke on their ordeal. Other respondents appealed to government at all levels to ensure that schools are established in conducive environments.
Take the issue of safer school seriously, either in private school or in public school, because the children are the future of tomorrow, the future of Nigeria. So where they school, the school environment matters a lot. Most parents are not aware of it. rather than take your child to a mushroom private school, it's better to take them to public schools where they have the best of teachers, they have, at least moderate learning environment, where your children will have the best in terms of education rather than the mushroom primary schools that we have all around.
The state government has also commenced demolition of buildings that poses threats to the lives of its residents. In Lagos, Adobe Obiechina, NTA News.
The young, they say, shall grow, and for the young to grow, they need to be nurtured by the old. It is against this background that the PDP candidate for Mushin Federal Constituency 2 in the just concluded elections, Jude Obekwe, is calling for creation of conducive environment for young Nigerians aspiring for political offices to realize their desires. This, is noted, would give the youth opportunity to contribute to national development.
A revolution of the political aspect where the inclusiveness of all, especially the youths, should come in play right now. Because what I see here now is just the old politicians are not allowing the youth to come on board, because they can't be there forever. Any country that want, just look at France. Let me not even mention, let me show you a few, but there are lots of these countries out there that are ready to move on. But Nigeria, we are where we are because the old don't want to leave the power for the youth.
NTA Lagos Channel 10 News continues after this time out. To stay with us.
The Lenten season is here again, a time of sober reflection, obedience, love, repentance, and forgiveness. NTA Lagos Channel 10 is calling on churches, clergymen, and Christians at large to share their knowledge of God's Word in areas of interest pertaining to the Lenten season, such as resurrection.
Raised from the dead is what resurrection is all about.
Peace.
There is no peace anywhere outside of Jesus.
The Holy Communion.
It gives us an opportunity to be spiritually sensitive and to be spiritually alert.
Godliness.
Are you a godly man? Are you a godly woman? To be godly, we must be spiritually fit.
And many more on our platform, The Lenten Talk. For more information and bookings, please call Henrietta on 0803 343 0169. Margaret on 0808 451 0040. And Kem on 0706 086 5487. And Fumi on 0805 396 3719. Jesus is Lord.
Thanks for staying with us. A new policy brief on efficient implementation of freedom of information and to enhance openness in government has been unveiled in Abuja. The Director General of Bureau for Public Service Reform, Ibrahim Arabi, at the event emphasized the need to imbibe the cultural shift of open government as an antidote to fight corruption in Nigeria. The report.
Passage of the Freedom of Information Bill into law 9 years ago. Research from a study in 2018 so far shows that only 8.9% of MDAs in more than 900 public institutions have complied with the Section 29 of the Act to release information on demand. That prompted the Bureau for Public Service Reforms to conduct a survey and came out with this policy thrust to checkmate the abuse of civil service rules by some civil servants who hide under the guise of national security to deny access to information requested by individuals and organizations.
The Office of Head of Civil Service of the Federation is working around reviewing the public service rules, which is going to uncover those provisions, and that will give you chance and privilege to ask questions, and it will give us additional cover to openly respond to all questions.
The policy brief is being circulated to all ministries, departments and agencies to serve as a guide for the enforcement of the FOI Act, which will in turn ensure transparency and accountability in the running of government at all levels. Ahmed Ondas Ahmed, NTA News.
And that wraps up the English segment of the news. Bolaji Akim is standing by for the Yoruba translation. I'm Khadija Takambi. And from the sign language interpreter, Olalu Abayonle, have a very good evening.